All right, Elks and Brainerd varsity game begins. Elks control off the face-off. Hannah Drake brings it down into the defensive zone where Wilson backhands it up to Thomas. Goes in the Hansberger, knocked away, but into the zone. Cross-ice pass gets by Carly, and Wilson takes the puck and throws it in deep to the Brainerd zone. Hansberger gives chase into the far corner, goes back behind the net. Wilson able to get the puck away, goes across ice when no one's there. Off the ice it goes and into the Elks defensive zone. Carly Humphrey comes around fast this side of the net in the neutral zone and into the offensive zone, into the slot. It's still going in, no shot, but puck goes behind the net. Hort able to get it up to the point and back down across to the far boards. Brainerd throws it out. That was Seidel that threw the puck up to Tony Alm, and Brainerd took control. Balaban throws the puck up to Huselid and back to Balaban. Huselid almost able to get through a slew of players, but Brainerd brings it in, tries to throw it on net, but Balaban breaks that up, brings it behind the net, throws it to the far boards. Zonica Carlson had thrown it up, but back into the neutral zone goes both teams. Brainerd finally able to throw it down into the zone, steered to the far corner by Huselid in goal. Deal lost the tire, she would cross the blue line. Brainerd comes back into their offensive zone and tries to get around a player, but puck goes behind the net, player goes into net, and net comes off. 14 minutes and 43 seconds left of the first period. No score. Emma Thomas will take the face off for the Elks. To the right of Huselid in goal. Hannah Drake on the far boards. Puck was tipped up to the, thrown up to the point, and then to the slot. A shot saved by Huselid and back on the boards behind the goal line. Working in the far corner. Thrown out of the zone by Hansberger and around into the offensive zone. Wilson gets up along with her and is in the far corner. Hansberger fighting for the puck. Backhanded up into the far boards from Brainerd. Brainerd getting things together and brings it up mid-ice into the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. Shot on goal, steered to the near boards by Huselid in goal. Emma Thomas throws the puck to the far boards. Loose puck behind the goal, thrown up by Hannah Drake. To Tony Alma brings it up the near boards. Cross-ice pass to Hort, missed its mark, and a puck thrown down deep. Steering off the back glass as Brainerd tries to come out of the zone. Got a 2-on-2 broken up. Huselid lost her stick. Thrown up to Alm, who makes entry into the offensive zone. Brainerd throws it up the near boards, but blocked by Alm and goes back behind the net. Alm fighting for the puck in the flat there. Puck thrown up the near boards, gets through the Elk players and goes into the neutral zone. Carly Humphrey brings it through the neutral zone. 1-on-4, a shot, goes off the glove and above the net. Madsen throws the puck down deep, and her and Carlson give chase to it. Balaban throws it down deep behind the Brainerd goal. Deal gets down in there as a forechecker. Puck is thrown back into the neutral zone and all the way down into the defensive zone, where Huselid stops it from going in the goal, gives it to Wilson, who throws it up the ice, intended for Deal, but gets by her and it's icing on the Elks. 12 minutes and 20 seconds left of the first period. No score. Emma Thomas will take the draw for the Elks. Puck goes into the far corner. Oliveira throws it behind the net to Seidel. Seidel throws it up to Hansberger. A little trouble controlling it. Brainerd is able to throw it back down, barely into the defensive zone of the Elks. Thrown back up the ice, where Emma Thomas gets it and finally gets it in the zone, where Brainerd brings it right out right away. Backhand down into the defensive zone. Emma Thomas knocked away from her, and Warriors throw it down behind the net. Oliveira gets back, throws it up to the blue line, gets by Summer Peterson, or I'm sorry, that was Hansberger, and icing is the call on the ice. Look at, it's a baby. Brainerd gets the puck on the point. A shot. There's a blocker, leg blocker save for Huslid. Brainerd fighting for the puck behind the net. Huslid knocked it away. Puck goes into the slot. Brainerd able to keep it. Pass back to the point, and a shot gets through. Huslid makes a great save. Puck comes out to the point, but Elks can't get it out, and they finally get it out for 33. Hort gets taken down. Brainerd gets up, knocked down by Tony Ulm, and Huslid comes away with it, gets into the offensive zone, knocked away by Brainerd, but she fights for the puck. Carlson, I think that's Carlson, yep. Get the puck to the slot, and a shot by Carly blocked. Comes into the neutral zone where Hannah Drake sends it over to Carly, who puts it off the boards. And loose puck in the neutral zone, thrown into the Elks bench. And the Elks will take a draw. Deal will take the draw for the Elks. Puck comes into the flat in the near boards. Drake throws it into the offensive zone. Deal gives chase to it along with Annika Carlson. Deal fighting for the puck in the far corner. Comes up the boards, got by Carly Humphrey, and there's a one-on-one with two back checkers. Matson throws the puck up to the neutral zone where Carlson knocks it all the way down into the defensive zone, but it's icing and will come back into the Elks defensive zone. 9 minutes and 56 seconds left of the first period. Emma Thomas will take the draw for the Elks. The far faceoff dot goes back to their point. A shot from the point goes wide and comes to the near boards. Hannah Drake brings it out of the zone, blocked away, and was able to throw it down by Hansberger. Got by, and icing is the call on the ice, which will bring the puck all the way back to the Elks defensive zone. 9 minutes and 42 seconds left of the first period. Emma Thomas again will take the draw. Brainerd controls the puck, goes out to their point. A shot from the point goes way wide. Backhand misses and hits the side of the net. Goes behind the net. Drake defending and Emma Thomas defending. Puck goes around on the far boards. Loose in the slot. Brainerd finally gets control, dumps it to the near boards. Puck comes back to the point. A shot goes wide, hits the back of the net, and goes to the far boards. Everybody's taking whacks at the puck and missing. Wilson almost able to throw it out, but a move towards the net, taken down by Hannah Drake. She's got a delayed penalty being called on her. As Brainerd comes through, takes a shot. It looks like it went off of Huseled's cage, and a point shot again hits traffic and goes to the near boards. Delayed penalty called, and Elks finally able to touch the puck. And Hannah Drake will head. I didn't see what the call is, but I'm sure it's tripping. Elks will be on a penalty kill for 2 minutes at 8 minutes and 39 seconds left of the first period. Brainerd controls on the near boards. Puck to the slot. Unable to take a shot, but comes off and the shot was made. Now go up to the point in the slot. A shot goes through the crease and thrown to the outside. Huseled able to bring it to the near boards, got it back and thrown all the way down into the Elks offensive zone. Tony Alm is the forechecker. Puck thrown to the far boards, thrown to the near boards in the middle center of the ice. Brainerd lost control and has to come out and Brainerd throws it to the near boards at their point. Cross pass ice to the other point on a bouncy puck, kick to the far corner, back to the point, back to the far boards. A shot to the back door, and a save by Huseled. Unbelievable that she got there, anticipating that backdoor shot. Brainerd comes out into the neutral zone and comes in with a head of steam as Huseled defends it. Puck thrown to the near boards and out into the zone. What a save by Huseled. Covered up that wide open net very well. Brainerd in the neutral zone, knocked away by Balaban, throws it up in center ice, and Brainerd comes back in. 25 seconds left of the power play, and a shot blocked by bodies in front, thrown away around the near boards and out of the zone. 14 seconds left of the penalty kill to the Elks. Puck thrown up the far boards. A 3-on-2. A shot on the backhand. Sent back. The penalty is killed as Elk River comes in full strength. And Hannah Drake. Oh, I thought she got the puck coming out of the box, but that was icing in the draw. Faceoff will come back into the defensive zone. Elks prevent a goal during that penalty kill on a beautiful save from Huseled in goal. Quick pass up the center of the ice, intercepted by Brainerd and sent back down behind the net. Humphrey on the far boards with Carlson. And they send it into the slot where it's taken. Hannah Drake is able to get it back behind the net again. Hannah Drake going the far side of the boards. Knocked away by Brainerd, and a shot saved by Huseled out to the point. Another shot goes high. Carlson able to throw the puck out of the zone. Deal pestering Brainerd, but Brainerd comes away with it. Taken away by Hort and thrown into the zone, but lost the tire. Brainerd comes back. There's a 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Puck goes to the far corner. Huseled knocks it away. D-to-D pass goes out of the zone, and offsides is the call on Brainerd. 5 minutes and 21 seconds left of the first period. Elks being outshot by a lot. 12 shots for Brainerd Warriors. 1 shot on net for the Elks. Andy Huseled takes the draw. Loose puck. Brainerd recovers and sends it across the ice. Seidel gives it to Hort, brings it out of the zone, but Brainerd takes it back in the neutral zone. Brainerd brings it up the near boards. Puck thrown in, but brought back into the defensive zone, and offsides is the call on Brainerd again with 5 minutes even left in the first period. Emma Thomas will take the draw for the Elks. Brainerd comes away with it and throws it down the near boards behind the goal. Huslid behind the goal gets it to Balaban, who sends it up the near boards, fighting for the puck on the near boards. Hansberger tied up by a Brainerd skater, sent across the ice to Wilson. Wilson turns up as Seidel throws it up into the neutral zone. Brainerd comes away with it, brings it up the middle of the ice into the zone. Seidel got a stick on the Brainerd players, so the shot was weak, but shot to the far boards and then now into the far corner. A shot blocked by Wilson goes all the way down into the Brainerd's defensive zone, and a goalie tries to fling it out, and Wilson blocks that pass. Throws it on the near boards to Oliveira, who throws it down the boards again. Intercepted by Brainerd, and on the far corner comes out of the zone. A pass to Brainerd goes a little too far. Icing's waved off. So Oliveira throws the puck up to Deal, who throws it in the offensive zone where Matson gave chase to it. Carlson in the corner, and Matson working the far corner and the far boards, throwing up the zone, knocked out of the zone by Brainerd. Carlson able to catch up and throw it back into the zone. Deal taken down. Brainerd comes through their defensive zone, throws it up into the neutral zone, where Matson is able to throw it back in, and a lot of Elks go for a change, throwing up the near boards. Hannah Drake gets it, brings it back behind the goal. Tried to throw it around the boards, but blocked. It goes around the far side. Hort battling for the puck. Huslid comes away with it and makes her way up the far boards. Goes into the offensive zone. Puck's knocked away. Allman and Huslid had a collision in the offensive zone. Flurry in front of the net. A shot. Huslid lost her goalie stick. It's sitting in the corner. Hort battles on the far corner off the far boards. I'm able to get a stick on it to knock it away for a potential shot. Puck goes into the near corner and thrown down the ice for icing. And icing's the call with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left. Elks got away with a few scoring opportunities for Brainerd, but able to come away without them scoring a goal is a plus in my book. Emma Thomas takes the draw. Loose puck out in front. Brainerd comes in, knocks puck swatted away by Huslid in goal. Puck on the flats, shot. Huslid makes a save. Puck goes again, hits bodies in front, goes off the glass. Field goal. Puck will be on the far face-off. Emma Thomas takes the draw. Elks control, brings behind the net. Carly Humphrey brings it up the near boards into the offensive zone, tries to go through two players. Puck is knocked away, thrown back into the neutral zone and into the defensive zone. Thrown up the near boards by Balaban and thrown all the way back behind the goal where Huslid stops it. And Humphrey throws the puck up to Hansberger at mid-ice, and the puck goes deep, no icing. Puck thrown to the near boards. Brainerd brings it through a neutral zone into the offensive zone. Seidel and couldn't see, it looks like Deal were able to knock the puck away. Seidel throws it up the ice and into the neutral zone for Carlson, but taken away. And they're going to be a delayed penalty on the Elks, I'm sure, for tripping. Yep, tripping's the call. And Deal's going to go into the box for 2 minutes with 52 seconds left of the period. Elks will be on a penalty kill for the rest of this period. 52 seconds left. Huslid takes the draw and puts it to the near far boards. Brainerd on the far boards throws it back behind the goal. Oliveira almost went into the corner, decided to stay back and play defense. Knocked away, I think, by Alm, and tripped. Alm was tripped, but no call. To the near boards. Brainerd working the near boards. Come up to the point, pass to the other point, puts down into the slot, and knocked away by the Elks. That was Seidel that went after the puck. Elks bring it back in. The offsides was the call on the ice, but the horn blows for the end of the first period. No score after the first. However, shots on goal are a lot in favor of Brainerd.
Winners from the raffle today, Elkers girls hockey.
Right as we start the second period, the Elks are going to be on the penalty kill for 1 minute and 7 seconds. Brainerd controls after the face-off, brings it down into the behind the Elk goal. Thrown up and out of the zone by Brainerd. They go back for it in their own zone.
Come on, Tony!
Puck comes up on the near boards, but thrown away back. Brainerd comes out of their zone into the neutral zone and bring it into the offensive zone. Huslid battling for the puck. Wins the battle on the far corner and up the near boards. And puck is thrown out of the ice by Tony Alm. Pass across the ice into the blue line, thrown in, but Carly Humphreys sends it back out when they regroup and bring it right back in. Brainerd setting up their power play on the point. Pass down to the near boards. What was that? I didn't hear that. I was over there, didn't I?
I forgot to do it
Now I'm embarrassed. Evidently I was being broadcast across the whole stadium here, or arena. Puck comes on the near boards, popped out and through. Emma Thomas gives chase. Brainerd takes the puck back into the neutral zone. A little back and forth going on right now. And finally a whistle. Emma Thomas takes the draw for the Elks just outside their offensive zone. Balaban throws it in deep. The goalie comes behind and stops the puck where Brainerd picks it up. Throws it to the far boards, knocks it in. Seidel gets the puck in the neutral zone and throws it up to Emma Thomas, who throws it in, but blocked by Brainerd. And Brainerd puts it together behind the goal off the near boards. Looks like Emma Thomas intercepted it. Hansberger trying through it a little deep. Goes behind the net. Wilson gives chase as they skated out of the zone. Up the middle of the ice. A one-on-one. Knocked away by Seidel. gets the puck, sends it to the far corner. Hansberger, outlet pass to Balaban, I think it was, and sent back in. Seidel gets it, puts it up the ice, just misses her pass as Emma Thomas went off for a change. Brainerd comes around the back of the net to the near side and throwing up the ice to the near boards. Huslid comes back and her and Seidel run into each other. Huslid gets up, grabs the puck, across the ice pass to Oliveira, who lost the tire, and the puck goes back into the Elk zone, into the far corner. Balaban tried to get it out as Brainerd holds it in. The shot from the point blocked by Seidel and goes behind the net. Battle on the near boards, comes out to the point for Brainerd, and a shot gets through. Loose puck in the crease. Finally a whistle as Houston is able to cover it up. Whoops. Deal takes the draw. Oliveira gets it back and puts it up the far boards. Knocked lost and Brainerd recovers a shot on net and it trickles in through Huslid's pads and Brainerd goes up 1-0 early in the second period. As the Elks are having trouble getting things together as they only still have one shot on goal. Deal takes the draw. Brainerd controls and sends it down into the defensive zone of the Elks. Thrown up the side but went off a foot. Annika Carlson goes and Deal throw it behind the net. Matson gets it, tries to turn around and throw it into the crease, but goes off players and high into the air. Brainerd comes out of their zone. Carly Humphrey defending. Puck thrown on net. Huslid makes a grab. Carly Humphrey throws it under the far boards and across back to the near boards. Annika Carlson gets around one player, loses the puck, and it trickles into the glove of the Brainerd goalkeeper. 12 minutes, 45 seconds left of the second period. Elks find themselves down 1-0 as they're having trouble getting anything on net. Emma Thomas takes it, and a quick shot off the draw. Wilson in a paddle save by Brainerd. Puck into the neutral zone and thrown on ice from the neutral zone where it's gloved by Huslid. And there'll be a face-off in the Elks defensive zone. That was only their second shot on goal from Wilson. It was a nice hard shot off the face-off. We do need more of those. Emma Thomas takes the draw for the Elks, goes to the near boards. Carly Humphrey battling two Brainerd players. Emma Thomas comes through, gets it up to Hansberger, one-on-one, and a pass to Wilson, who was streaking up the center of the ice, just out of her reach, but able to throw it behind the net as Brainerd comes out their defensive zone, throws it up the ice. The puck kind of disappeared for a little bit, but went down in the Elk zone. Carly Humphrey trying to get it off the back of the net, throws it up the ice. Throws it up the ice and offsides the near boards. Brainerd throws it up to the center of the ice and in between the two defenders. Balaban pulled her down, a delayed penalty on the Elks as they're struggling to get a hold of the puck. Brainerd pulled their goalie as the delayed penalty on the Elks. Brainerd comes all the way down, finally a D-to-D pass up up the zone. Elks miss it, goes deep in the zone, but finally the ref calls without touching the puck as he knew it was going to happen. They're calling Carly Humphrey on it, but that was Balabon that actually tripped. I have to criticize the officiating on that one because that's a big deal to get the wrong person when there's only 3 of them. The Elks go on a 2-minute penalty kill now. Alm gets the puck on the near boards. Pulled away by Brainerd. Alm gets the puck. Brings it down the far boards. She's by herself, 1-on-4. Holds onto the puck. Finally pulled away by Brainerd, but Alm still pestering Brainerd. 1 minute 30 seconds left of the penalty kill. Brainerd gets it, throws it on the far side of the ice as they come in to set up their penalty power play. A shot goes wide, hits the back boards and stopped there. Puck comes out of the zone for Brainerd. That's with just over a minute left of the penalty kill for the Elks. Puck is thrown all the way down. Exactly 1 minute left of the penalty kill. Puck goes behind the net. Thrown up to the blue line. Tried to throw across the ice, but Wilson gets a stick on it, or a foot on it. Emma Thomas spins and tries to get the puck into the crease, but the puck thrown up into the zone. Brainerd, big burst of speed. Seidel gets the puck and throws it all the way down. Just 30 seconds left of the penalty kill. 9 minutes and 50 seconds left of the period. Brainerd comes on the far side, throws it up into the neutral zone. They lost the puck, and the puck is thrown all the way back down into the defensive zone of the Warriors. Brainerd comes around the backside, puts it up the near boards into the neutral zone. Brainerd player lost a tire and threw it into the zone. Humphrey comes out, takes a swat at it, feeds it up to her, and she gets the puck and takes a hard shot, goes off a stick and comes to the near boards. Goes in the near corner, thrown behind. Humphrey going after the puck. Deal gets around her, throwing out where Balabon throws it back in deep. The Elks touch up and go back in on the forecheck. Puck thrown in. Carly got a stick on it, and Brainerd throws it against the far boards. Humphrey into the slot for Hansberger. Couldn't quite control it. Wasn't set up for a shot. Humphrey takes a shot on net. Puck goes towards the far boards. Humphrey with the puck again. Oh, and a shot. Barely bounces wide. Drake gets the puck on the far side. Tries to center pass it. Brainerd took it out, but Elks able to get control. Some of the Elks go for a change. Brainerd throws it behind their net to the near boards. Puck gets through, goes into the Elks defensive zone. Looks like Seidel with the puck, throws it up the ice to the near boards. Wilson up to Seidel, who threw it in and stopped in its tracks by Brainerd and thrown back out. Huslid in the defensive zone, back behind her to Seidel. Seidel up the boards of Wilson under her legs and lost it. Seidel throws it up the boards, goes in deep to the Brainerd zone. Puck thrown up by the goalie back into the neutral zone, and Seidel gets it. Hits Alm coming across and throws it towards the goal. Oh, we got a delayed penalty on Brainerd. Alm goes back into the corner, and the whistle blows, and a hooking call on Brainerd. As Brainerd will go to the box for 2 minutes, giving the Elks a 2-minute power play. Huesler takes the draw for the Elks on their power play. Battle for the puck in the slot, and Brainerd able to throw it all the way down. Huesler sends it across ice to Alm, pops it up. They lose control. Alm lucky able to knock it away. Throws the puck up into the Brainerd zone. Huesler with the puck. Back to the point for Alm. Alm takes a shot. Doesn't reach the net. His hit bodies. They try to clear it, but held in. But that was Hannah Drake who shot. Block shot. Gives them a one-on-one. And a shot on net. Saved by Huesler. Alm comes up into the neutral zone. Throws it in. Annika Carlson goes after it up behind the goal line in the near corner. Fennell giving her a hand. Puck goes up to the point for Hannah Drake, and a shot goes high and hits the backboards. Annika Carlson able to center it, but saved by the Brainerd goalie. Elks control on the near boards. Puck comes back to Carly Humphrey. Takes a shot. Went off some bodies and just wide of the net. Thrown up to the point. D to D. Humphrey takes a shot. Looks like it hits somebody in the helmet and goes to the near corner. Brainerd able to throw it all the way down. 10 seconds left of the power play. Thrown up, intercepted by Brainerd. Carly Humphrey throws it up to Hansberger, who gets the puck, comes in at a sharp angle, takes a shot. Puck comes bouncing into the flat. Puck goes out of play to bring the face-off down into the Elks offensive zone. Far boards off the face-off. Elks battle for the puck on the near boards. Goes into the corner. Matson gives chase. Goes off the back of the net. D-to-D pass back to the near side. Thrown up to the point. Balaban is checked, but the puck gets up into the point. Deal took a shot and it just went wide. Elks able to hold it in. Carlson being kept off the puck. Outlet pass to the flat on the near boards. Balaban able to push it up into the offensive neutral. Deal throws it in deep when it goes for a change. Thrown up on the near boards and into the neutral zone. Balaban puts it over to Fennell. Fennell drop passes to Huesler, just misses it. D-to-D pass to Carly Humphrey, brings it in the zone, loses the puck. Almost got it through, but sent back out where Huesler grabs the puck and brings it in with authority. Almost lost it, but a shot just goes on the near side. A swing and a miss by Carly Humphrey, and the puck is sent all the way down the zone for icing on Brainerd. With 3 minutes and 44 seconds left of the second period, Elks are down 1-0. Hammond on the far board is able to keep it in, but Brainerd comes out and has at least a 2-on-1, knocked away by Seidel. Good defense. Hansberger brings it up, comes into the offensive zone, takes a shot, directed to the backboards by the goalie. A loose puck next to the net. Wilson goes after it, knocks it loose so Seidel can take a shot, doesn't get to its destination. Bouncing puck. Everybody's trying to swat at it. Brainerd finally gets it out into the neutral zone, where there's a 2-on-3. Elks in the far corner in their defensive zone. Puck goes all the way down. The goalie throws it up the near side. 3-on-2 for Brainerd. A shot. Blocker save by Huslid. Kept in by Brainerd. Working the near corner. Throwing back behind the net. Centering pass gets through 3 Elks. Puck on the far side. Puck goes in the flat, comes around a backhanded shot, saved by Huslid, and a second backhanded shot saved by Huslid. A shot from the point, saved from Huslid. As the Elks throw it down, it isn't going to be icing because it doesn't have the steam to get down behind the goal line. Brainerd throws it across to the near boards. Thrown in deep to the Elk zone, and Huslid covers with 1 minute and 43 seconds left of the second period. Brainerd gets the puck above the faceoff circle, takes a shot, goes wide. Puck comes down, swatted away by Oliveira. Elk struggling to get it out, finally throw it down into the cross neutral ice and into the defensive zone. Cross ice pass for Brainerd, throws it on goal from mid-ice, and again covered for a faceoff. 1 minute 12 seconds left. Loose puck controlled by Elk River, as looks like Wilson was put down, might be hurt.
1 minute still in the second period.
D-to-D pass by Brainerd, a shot from the point, hits some bodies and goes wide. Brainerd working on the near boards, goes back behind the boards. Centering pass, nobody's there, and the Elks just flip it down. And icing is the call. Will bring the puck all the way back into their defensive zone. Huslid took the draw for the Elks. Carly Humphrey brings it around the near side, down the near boards, enters the zone. Puck knocked away and behind the net into the far corner. Brainerd backhands it up into the zone. Almost got a breakaway, but Elks are able to break that up. Huslid comes in. Almost a toe drag by Seidel. Seidel looked like she took a punch there in the slot. Puck thrown down on net. Huslid saves it as the horn sounds, ending the second period. As we start the third period, Brainerd comes off the draw and controls, throws the puck up the middle, intercepted by Humphrey and sent to Matson. brought it into a zone, and Brainerd throws it around to the far boards. Annika Carlson able to keep the puck in and throws it back behind the net of Brainerd. Brainerd tries to shovel pass it up. Drake took a shot, went off his body and to the far boards where Annika Carlson gets it on the boards, throws it back behind Matson. The centering pass just goes off her skate. Drake goes back, brings the puck around, brings it into the zone on her backhand, comes in, and a goalie barely got it with her stick, just enough to knock it off half. Puck thrown back into the defensive zone of Brainerd. Cross ice pass to center ice. Comes off. Brainerd has a breakaway, but she lost the puck. Carly Humphrey comes away with it. Passes it up to Huslid, but they had to stop in their tracks. It would have been offsides, working on the near boards. Cross ice pass to Brainerd. Brings it into the zone. Shot goes on net and steered to the far corner. Balabon throws it back behind the net. Carly Humphrey throws it up into the center ice. Taken by Brainerd, throwing down into the zone. Humphrey knocked down. A shot on Huslid and save, and she comes out of the net, gets hit by a Brainerd player, and there was a whistle. Didn't look like the net came off, but maybe it did. As the face-off will be in the Elks defensive zone. Elks are down 1-0 with 15 minutes and 18 seconds left of the third period. Puck just loose, sitting underneath the two centers. Alm tried to clear it, and he ran into some bodies. Brainerd gets the puck back in their zone, throws it across ice to the far boards. They move up, throw it off the boards. Balabon throws it back to the far boards and able to knock away by Seidel. A shot from the point. It looks like it hit Seidel and blocked it. It comes to the near boards, and Elk River works its way out of their zone, but thrown back in by Brainerd. Huslid comes out of the net, stops the puck behind the net. Balabon throws it up to the blue line and knocked back in by Brainerd. Seidel behind the net. D-to-D pass to Balabon. Throws it up. Brainerd knocks it down. A centering pass by Brainerd knocked away by Seidel. Brainerd goes behind the net. Thinnell comes up with it in center ice. Tries to get it out of the zone. Brainerd is able to knock it back down behind the goal line. Balabon shot up to the point, but thrown back in behind the goal. Brainerd with the puck. A delayed penalty. Oh no, it's on Brainerd. It's a cross check. That'll put the Elks in their offensive zone and on a power play. With 13 minutes and 55 seconds left of the third period, the Elks will get a power play. Emma Thomas took the draw, put behind the net by Brainerd. Brainerd throws it out of the zone and all the way back down to the Elk River defensive zone. Seidel goes behind the net, waits for things to set up, pass to the far boards to Humphrey. She comes across neutral ice, brings it into the zone, stops halfway in, controls the puck, swing and a miss. Puck goes to Seidel on the near point. Up to Hansberger, a shot from Carly. Looks like it hit Wilson, knocked her down. Huslid throws the puck up to the blue line, thrown up across the ice, but intercepted by Brainerd. Pass from the goal line to the red line. Hansberger dropped it for Emma, and Emma brought it back in behind the goal. Pass behind the goal to Hansberger. It's in the slot, and a shot just missed. Tony Alm throws it to the middle of the ice. Brainerd gets it and throws it back down into the Elks defensive zone. 40 seconds left of the power play. Seidel right up the center of the ice. Hard pass for Ivy Anderson to handle. Seidel behind the goal line to Alm. Alm throws it, misses Huslid, but hits Fennell. Fennell goes behind the net. Knocked up into the corner. Clearing attempt by Brainerd, but kept in by Drake. Drake on, Elks on the near board. Fennell. Drake gets the puck, shoots, blocked by Brainerd. His power play is, or penalty kill is penalty is killed. Tongue twister. Alm up to Fennell in center ice. Checked off the puck by Brainerd. Drake throws it across neutral ice as Brainerd gets a hold of it, loses the puck. Alm throws it in. Matson gives chase, and Brainerd puts it behind the net, and Carlson was there. Brainerd gets it with the head of steam. Elks run into each other, but Annika Carlson's there. Throws it across ice. Hits Matson on the run. A shot. Brainerd gets a stick on it, so it trickled in. A loose puck coming in. Cameron throws it into the near corner. Goes behind the net. Elks still controlling the puck. Carly Humphrey lets a shot go. Rebound on the near side. Elks unable to capitalize on that as the bouncing puck. Matson struggling for the puck. Puck thrown into the crease. Knocked out of there by their goalie. Carlson able to shovel it to Carly Humphrey. And finally to Brainerd, who crosses the ice, but it's icing. 10 minutes and 27 seconds left of the third period. The Elks are down 1-0. But the Elks are, as of late, are starting to pressure. Emma Thomas takes the draw, goes to the far corner. Wilson's there battling for the puck along with Emma. And the puck goes on the near boards. Puck comes loose in the Brainerd zone. Huslid's able to knock it away and keep it in. Lauren Cameron able to knock it down behind the net. Andy Huslid battling for it along with Wilson. Wilson comes away with it, puts it into the slot. It was a charging Carly Humphrey, but fanned on the shot. Humphrey with the puck again, a shot. The puck goes on the net, and Brainerd knocks Wilson down, and they'll go to the box. That was after the whistle. She goes in for a cross check. Ivy Anderson in the corner. Puck comes out, comes all the way down. Tony Alm gets the puck and throws it up to Fennell. Fennell able to get through a few. Brainerd throwing on the near boards and back out of the zone as the Elks are on a power play. Drake gets the puck, brings it up center ice into the offensive zone. Takes it all the way back to the goal line, thrown back out to Tony Alm on the point. Pass to the far boards, and a shot. Oh, a shot into the rebound on the near side. Can't see who that is, but we had a player. Still can't see who it is. I think it's number 11, Annika Carlson, was there, but the rebound got beyond her. Minute and 14 seconds left of the power play for the Elks. Off the draw comes to the near boards, but thrown around by Brainerd to the point. A shot by Carly Humphrey. Comes a rebound on the near side. Wilson takes a shot, dropped right in the front of the crease, and another shot blocked by Brainerd on Carly Humphrey. Comes back into the Elks defensive zone. Pass up to Humphrey. Brings it into the zone. And flipped out just over the reach of Emma Thomas. Seidel in the defensive zone in the corner brings it up center ice. Throws it up the ice to Annika Carlson, I think, number 11. Comes around. Emma Thomas throws it to the point. A shot by Carly Humphrey goes to near corner. 12 seconds left in the power play. Emma Thomas keeps it on the far boards. Annika Carlson comes and takes it away, brings it behind the goal, and a shot into the slot, and a cover by the goalie as the penalty, the power play expires. 7 minutes and 39 seconds left of the third period. Elks got to get something going here. Lately they've been working pretty hard. Looks like Deal's taking the draw. Puck just sits underneath the two centers as Brainerd finally comes away, brings it out of their zone into the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. A centering pass goes into the crease and then knocked away as the pass comes up to Deal and it goes all the way down, and icing is the call, and it'll come back into the Elks defensive zone with 7 minutes and 18 seconds left of the third period. Looks like Deal's no, that was Emma Thomas taking the draw. Puck again sits below the centers, goes to the point for Brainerd and throwing down behind the net into the near corner. Brainerd tries to shovel it into the slot. Goes out to the point where Brainerd throws it back in. Tried to pass to the center again, but throwing out of the zone. Huslid goes in. Should be interference on, but no call. They saw that. Puck goes off the glass into the zone. Oliveira knocks it away. No call. Brainerd works it through the slot, and a shot goes wide of the net behind. A breakout gets out into the neutral zone before Brainerd gets it back. Wilson tries to throw it up, but thrown across to the near side from Brainerd. Kate Oliveira throws the puck to the other side, but they throw it back across on the near boards as they work the puck in, and it comes out. Hansberger cross ice to Drake. Drake goes up the ice into the offensive zone. Fennell gives chase into it as a forechecker. Puck thrown in. Balaban is able to throw it back down in. Alm with the shot. Goes off the side of the net, behind the net. On the far boards, Brainerd throws it up down the ice, and icing is the call. And 5 minutes and 37 seconds left of the third period. The face-off will come up into the Elks offensive zone. Deal will take the draw for the Elks. Loose puck underneath the centers. Puck goes into the slot, but Brainerd comes away with it. Throwing in on net. Huslid makes the save. Brainerd's able to hold on. Comes into the slot. Oh, a trickling puck through the legs, but Huslid was able to make the save. I don't know how she saw that one, but she's got good eyes. Seidel gets the puck behind the net, throws it up into the neutral zone, and then thrown back in the zone by Brainerd. Seidel with the puck, goes behind the goal, comes up on the near boards to Matson. A little out of her reach, and the puck is thrown back in to Seidel. Puck passed up, Brainerd intercepts. Wilson fighting for the board. Cross-side pass, cross-ice pass, stolen from Matson and throwing him behind the net. Puck comes to the goal line as the Elks are able to keep it in and throw it back behind the net to the near corner, the near boards. Throwing up, tried out of the zone. Humphrey gets the puck, goes in on her backhand, and a backhand goes off the side of the net. Throwing up the near boards. Emma Thomas able to stop the puck there, but flip back down into the defensive zone where Lauren Kamen gets the puck and puts it to the near boards, up the side of the near boards. Brainerd comes away with it. Thomas giving chase. Brainerd drops the puck and gets around. Interference, another interference not called. Ivy Anderson was streaking for the puck and was taken out and knocked off the path she was on by Brainerd, but no call. Alm comes into the offensive zone, loses the puck a little bit, hits Hansberger right going for the net, and a backhand just misses. Brainerd comes out of the zone, throws it into the offensive zone, but Alm comes out away with it, throws it up the ice to Hansberger. Was knocked away by Brainerd. Brainerd turns into the slot in the defensive zone. Humphrey right there. Puck goes behind the net in the near corner. Alm with the puck. Backhand up to Humphrey, who passes it up to Ivy Anderson, and Brainerd takes it into their defensive zone. Hansberger gave chase to it, but Drake gets it in the neutral ice, and Brainerd takes control in their defensive zone. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left of the third period. Puck is dumped deep behind the net by Brainerd. Balaban got the puck, tried to backhand it out of there, but into the slot. A shot goes off bodies and goes behind the net. Hannah Drake in the far corner, along with Hansberger. Puck thrown to the near boards, kept in by their defense, and a shot finds its way into Huslid's glove, and a whistle stops the action. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. And the Elks are down 1-0. Emma Thomas takes the draw for the Elks. Humphrey gets it back in the corner and throws it out of the zone. Huslid streaks up the side, has a step or two. Oh, and a shot just goes wide. Held in by Balaban, but quickly knocked out of the zone. Humphrey with the puck at center ice. Enters the defensive zone or offensive zone, goes behind the Brainerd net. Wilson knocked it away and to the near boards, where Brainerd throws it back behind their net around Emma Thomas. Brainerd flips it out of the zone. It's a race between Humphrey and one Brainerd player. Humphrey, good defense, and puts her into the boards. Humphrey behind the net, throws the puck up to the blue line and knocked all the way down by Wilson. Icing's waved off. Little over 1 minute left of the third period. Puck goes down. Huslid was pulled from the net. Drake on the far boards. Hansberger gets it in the corner, throws it back behind the net. Seidel giving chase in the corner, tries to throw it up the boards, lost her balance and her stick. Up to Tony Ulm coming through the neutral zone. 40 seconds left. Icing's the call. It'll come back down into the Elks defensive zone. I'm sure that'll put Huslid back out, but doesn't look like they're making any progress. Elks are trying to call for a timeout. Elks call a timeout with 37 seconds left in the third period. They're down 1-0. The face-off is going to be in the Elks defensive zone. The Elks coming away with 37 seconds left in the third period. Down 1-0. Huslid's back in the goal. You can bet that she's probably going to make, as soon as the Elks get control. Taken out of the zone. Huslid coming up through the neutral zone, knocked away but kept in by Seidel, thrown on the far boards, thrown out of the zone by Brainerd. Seidel back into the defensive zone, throws the puck into the middle. Huslid gets it, knocked away, but thrown up the ice by Emma Thomas. And the goalie covers it up with 11 seconds left. And the face-off will come in the offensive zone of the Elks. Huslid's not in. They'll have the extra attacker. Well, we still need an extra attacker. As Huslid pulls herself out of the game, something's wrong with her skate. That'll bring Alm out as her replacement. Emma Thomas takes the draw. Puck goes towards the goal, and the goalie covers it with 8 seconds left. Emma Thomas had the draw. Looks like she's trying to get it back to Wilson. Puck goes behind the net. 3-2. Puck comes loose into the near corner, but the Sounds and Brainerd beats the Elk River Elks of 1-0.